Get out. Get it out of here!
Get it out. Well, I have something here, Harry. It's showtime! I love this stuff.
No, that's a trick. That's some kind of special effects.
It's on record. I'm going to save this stuff.
Wow, this is the slowest I've ever seen a person move.
I've seen slower.
I bumped your camera. We gotta move it back.
Wow, Jordan, this is really great to start the show. I promise no technical errors to myself, and this is what we got.
Yay!
Welcome to the Good Improv Show, where we execute Jordan Ward live on the air here today. Move that back that way.
Move it back that way.
There it is. Now everybody can see my glory.
Yeah, so could they hear you?
Oh, yeah.
But they just couldn't see you.
Just couldn't see us.
Could they smell you?
Probably.
All right.
I do
Well, we
have a
got-
powerful pheromone.
We got two out of 5 senses over the airways. So we're good. So we're going to do a show for you guys.
We sure are.
We thought it would be better if you could see us.
Yeah.
Jordan here. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here today to give you a message from one of the sponsors of this show because we got to bring the money in somehow.
That's right.
And today's show is brought to you by Mean Cuisine. Take one bite, and you'll get meaner.
It's mean
Wow,
cuisine.
mean cuisine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought maybe like some who's mean. I was going to say Mr. T, but he wasn't really mean. He was tough.
It's kind of like, you see Billy's eating lunch,
Yeah.
and you say, hey, Billy's been acting awful mean. What's up with him?
That's mean cuisine.
That's Mean Cuisine.
Mean
That's
Cuisine.
what he's on. It's making him meaner. So you can get yours.
It will, however, make you fatter. It's not lean cuisine. So it'll make you fat and mean.
Full
Yeah.
fat.
Fat and mean.
It
Full
is
fat all
full
the time.
fats.
All right, so what are we're going to be doing, now those sponsors are out of the way, we're going to be doing with words.
That's right. We're going to be doing sketches
stuff.
with
Yeah.
words from
Okay.
you.
Whoa.
We got balloon,
Bump.
shrink,
Bam.
and danger.
Boom!
Yep.
All right.
3 highly flammable words. We appreciate that you have sent them our way. And if you want to send a word in, just do it. Who's holding you back?
Are shrinks-
You can just do things.
Shrink's flammable?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're flammable when you shrink?
Anything's flammable if you soak it in lighter fluid.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
I like the font this week. That's a fun font.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Classic Nintendo.
Balloon, shrink, danger.
I was inspired by Balloon Fight from Nintendo. Anyway, we don't need to talk about video games. Let's go ahead and do some comedy for y'all.
Dan and Justin, welcome to the laboratory. We are going to have you save a man's life by shrinking you down, putting you into a hot air balloon, and injecting you into his body.
Okay, well, hold on. So don't they... I mean, usually it's like a submarine device that you inject into the body.
Because it's mostly like liquid in there.
Yeah. We travel through in some sort of submarine. That's the standard thing when you
Yeah.
shrink someone down to save a man's life.
Why have you chosen a hot air balloon?
It's made by the exact same manufacturer.
Oh, so you just, they didn't have the subs, so you just, went with the balloon? Is that...
We went with the balloon.
Okay.
It's the latest in blood travel design.
Now, is this like an enclosed dirigible, or is this like an open basket?
Good question.
Open basket.
Okay, all right.
That'll be good for sightseeing, I guess.
So we'd be really, really clear view of the obstruction or whatever it is.
Yeah. What are we doing in there?
You're clearing out a man's arteries.
Okay,
Obstructions.
all right.
Standard obstruction
Well, I mean, it's
stuff.
going to be open then. We'll be able to get at the arteries, the side of the walls of the
Okay.
arteries. Pretty good.
It'll be a nice view.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I think this plan's going to be good.
Yeah.
We cut to after the mission. So we had to keep putting more hot air to stay buoyant and fight against the blood current. And we just keep getting swept downstream, and the flame kept going out. And long story short,
Not a good environment for hot air balloon travel.
No, long story short, we did not get any arteries cleared at all.
Well, we did learn a lot when you unshrunk and the man exploded.
Yeah, we hit the unshrunk button a little early.
Maybe.
Yeah, a
I
little
mean, maybe.
premature on that.
I panicked a little.
To be fair, it was hard to see in there, what with it being just an open basket.
We could have used a lot more data, but the 2.5 seconds that you gentlemen provided,
I mean, if you would have had a light on the basket,
Yeah,
that might have helped a
Even
little.
a little. Yeah.
that's good to know. A light.
Yeah.
But for me, my main point of feedback would be, let's take the basket, make it just into a submarine.
Yeah. Maybe.
I feel like that would probably be
That's
the
probably
best way to.
thing. Something enclosed, airtight, with windows and
Lights.
and lights.
Yeah.
We also dropped a bunch of sandbags right away to try to stay up. So it's probably just as well he exploded because he would have had a bunch of sandbags in
That
there.
can't be any better than an artery clog.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have news for you guys. Your next mission is coming up.
Oh,
Okay.
good. All right.
We're going to shrink you down,
All right. Sandard.
put you into a hot air balloon,
Okay.
Okay.
and inject you into a beloved dog who needs his life saved.
Well, that's not
Sounds
really materially different at
really
all from
same
what we just
scenario.
did.
It's a very important dog. It's
Except-
the president's
Well, now we're going to
son's
blow up
dog.
a dog is all I'm hearing.
You
I mean,
understand that's going to happen, right? We're going to press the button because we're going to go in.
This dog is going to die.
It's experimental technology. I'll grant you that. But
I mean, we don't have any problem with the shrinking part of the technology. That seems to be working just
Tried
fine.
and true. We've been doing it for years in the submarines.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gangbusters. It
Yeah.
works every time.
It's the balloon part that we have a problem with. The hot air balloon part.
well,
Do you not see the flaw in this?
ever since the hot air balloon lobbies started working more closely with the governing body of this institution, we've been forced to use their products.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, it's. I don't think it's appropriate scenario for a hot air balloon, but I mean, what are you going to do?
Have you made any modifications from the last time?
Yes, we've managed to shrink you down much quicker.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay,
that's
again, the shrinking part was
yeah,
not the part of the
shrinking
technology
was
that wasn't
fine.
working.
Yeah, it was the balloon part that was definitely the problem.
Did you even put a light on it like we asked?
The design budget for these vehicles keeps shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. The amount of funding that we get for the shrinking keeps growing and growing and growing.
Okay. All right, well, we'll do what we can. We're professionals.
Yeah, I mean, if what we got is a hot air balloon. I'm pretty sure that wasn't, pretty sure in the original story it was a submarine, but we're going to go with the hot air balloon.
Good luck. You're our best pilots.
We cut to a scenario that should be a hot air balloon.
I propose a race around the world,
Yes, there you go.
gentlemen.
Yes, you can make it. We think that this man can make it around the world in 80 days.
Yes, I will begin in the middle of the United States in a small submarine.
That's right.
80 days? Poppycock, you're on.
We cut to 80 days later, and I haven't moved a single inch.
Okay, that was a better one. I was gonna go with Mysterious Island, where they escaped the Civil War thing in a balloon.
Oh,
And have a
right.
submarine just in the middle. But that was a better one.
That works.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know who's playing the funny business here, but I think somebody has used some sort of shrink ray or something on my penis.
Oh.
And can I explain why?
Okay.
Of course.
Well, last night I was having sex with my beautiful wife,
Okay. Yeah.
and my penis was huge. It was
Yeah.
strong and stiff and
Yeah.
there and ready to go.
Now all of a sudden.
Yeah, I wake up this morning, it's all shriveled and small. So what gives, guys?
Okay. So I'm sorry. So during sex with your wife, it was big,
Huge, enormous,
and now
blotting out the sun.
But you weren't having sex the next morning.
No, I was sleeping.
So I mean, you don't really need it to be big then. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm still concerned about the loss of size.
Well, I think they just kind of shrink and grow. I mean, how big was it before you had sex with your wife?
I don't recall.
Okay.
Imagine it as very imposing and
Okay,
large.
all right, okay. So I'm thinking what happened here is you got an erection, and this is the first time you
Is
looked
that
at
a
it.
surgery of some
No,
kind?
it's just what happens. It's just what happens.
Biological reaction.
It gets erect, it gets bigger, and then when you're done, it shrinks back down again. So if you get another erection, it'll
when
grow.
I'm done with it being that size?
No,
I'm
when you're
never done with it being
you're
that
done
size.
when you're done with the sexy stuff.
Oh. That's kind
When
of
you're
an
not using it for
annoyance.
sexy stuff, it kind of packs itself away.
Okay, but hold on. Maximum I'm doing sexy stuff 10, 15 minutes a month? For the rest of the time, I need that thing imposing. What if I ever needed to, a guy was menacing me in an alleyway. He's like, hey, give me all your money. And then he looks down and he says, oh my God, look at the size of that thing.
Oh.
Just run away and tear,
Well, I don't.
That's the main use case I would have for my penis.
There is a way to do that.
Yeah.
You can take these pills, and
Okay.
you can maintain that size all day long.
Yeah,
Hey, Jordan's offering solutions. Thank you.
I'm just a heads up though. I mean, if you go into an alley and a guy sees a massive erection, I mean, something else might happen. There might be a misunderstanding,
It also might be bad for you if they last longer than 4 hours, I've heard.
and there might be some heart problems.
Possibly.
Okay. This guy in the alley's going to have some heart problems, and he's only going to last about 4 hours.
You got it, buddy.
All right, yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. We cut to a week later. Guys, this has been the best week of my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
I got a promotion at work.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I was able to save a child who had been trapped under a large stone.
Really?
Yeah, I just smashed my penis against it.
Oh,
Thing
wow.
just shattered.
Wow.
I am having some pretty severe pains in my chest.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, small price to pay.
Small price to pay. I don't think it's related even, really.
Yeah.
I think it's just the adrenaline rush of being so,
Yeah.
so admired by all.
Well, I mean, you seem more confident. I got to give you that.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot more confident
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
Well, that just goes to show you the power of confidence.
Well, and the power of having an enormous penis.
Well, that just goes. I think the 2 and 2 go hand in
Yeah,
hand.
they do. They really do. I can
Yeah.
attest to that. So, whatever shrink ray you did it on the first place, I appreciate the fix, Jordan. Thank you. This has cured whatever you guys did.
So the pills worked then.
The pills worked great.
All right. So we're almost out of the pills though. They're like $50 for 4 of them.
Okay.
So you're rapidly running out of money here.
Okay, well, I can't let this high go.
You've been taking 4 of them every day.
Yes.
So you've been spending $50 every single day.
Yes, that's right. In addition to my other drug addictions that I have to foster.
So
We cut to Justin and me back at the laboratory. Our placebo pills are amazing.
yeah, I can't believe this sucker's paying $50 for 4 of them. They're just sugar pills.
That's right. We're gonna gain a fortune.
Well, the best part is because they're sugar pills, he's gaining weight, so his heart is having the effects that you'd expect from him taking lots of Viagra.
Yes, and because he expects the pills to give him possible heart problems,
Yeah.
he won't have a problem.
He's-
dying eventually.
Well, I mean, it's going to be inevitable. We are killing our friend very
We
very
cut back to my house now. So kids, I just don't know how to break it to Justin and Jordan that their pills aren't working at all, and I've been making up all these stories about my penis.
Oh.
The other day I said my penis was so hard
Yeah.
that they had
So-
added a new scale to the, how diamond's supposed to be the hardest,
Sorry.
and then they added my penis on top of that.
Dad, hold on for a second, Dad, hold on. Sorry, guys. I guess we'll continue this study session later. My dad wants to talk to us. Maybe.
Thanks, kids. You can
Bye.
stay if you want to hear
No,
this.
you should go. You should really go. I really had a crush on that girl. That one of them. Yeah. Anyway.
He's
It's
got
over
a big
now.
one too there, Sally.
Okay, please continue to talk about your penis. Dad.
Okay, so like I said, I've been making up stories
Yeah.
so that they think their pills worked.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to admit that their prank with them using some sort of shrink ray to shrinkify my penis has worked.
Okay. So
What do you guys got for me on this one? What can I?
You want us to help?
Yeah, if you
solve
could help
this?
somehow, that would be
Well, you can't let your friends down.
right. That's why I told them that a large sword got embedded in my penis, and for many years people would travel from around the country to try to yank it out, but no one ever could.
You told them that? That's
Yeah.
I told them the pills were working?
Yeah, because my penis was like a stone kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
So-
we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you're waiting for a chosen boy to come along.
They don't get bogged down in the details. It's just that it's really hard. Okay, that's the point of
Okay,
it.
all right,
hard
yeah.
and big. That's what
Yeah,
we're going on
okay,
here.
I see. Ignore all the rest of that
Don't worry
story.
about the details.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Dad, either you're going to come clean or you have to keep lying to them. So,
Well, obviously you have to keep lying to them.
get something down there to fake it. I don't know.
You always taught us never come clean. Lie.
Yeah, keep going. If
Okay.
you're in deep, just dig deeper and eventually you'll get out. That's what you always
That
said.
does make sense. That seems wise.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
even made us get it tattooed on us. Lie.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you for not getting those removed. Appreciate that.
Well, we can't go to the tattoo place.
No,
by
not yet.
ourselves.
But when you turn 18,
So, do you want, something down there to look like it's an erect penis that will fool them, or?
no. I think just with the power of confidence, I'll be able to convince them.
Okay.
Oh, we wasted all that money prepping fake penises for him. The carrot, the cucumber, the stack of tomatoes.
Okay, those are all just vegetable solutions.
Yeah.
That's what we named our plan, the vegetable solutions.
I wasn't convinced with a stack of tomatoes, to be honest.
It's very soft.
Yeah.
Incredibly soft,
I
actually.
thought cucumber was the way to go.
I mean, that's good, too.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just going to go in there with what I got, okay?
All right.
I'm going to think about it enough, and the pills are just going to work. We cut back to the 3 of the friends together again.
Pills.
Man, now you're ready for your next dose?
I'm ready for my next dose because they've been working great.
Oh, well, we have bad news. We think the
Oh,
effects
no.
might be wearing off.
Yep.
So you're gonna have to take the double dose. So you're gonna have to be taking 8 a day.
Instead of just 4.
And the ingredients of the pills have become more scarce.
Yeah, harder
Forcing.
to get.
Harder to get.
So it'll cost more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
You've been solely responsible for the medicinal things in this. We had to displace an Amazonian tribe to get the trees that they had there for the medicines. So.
Great.
Now, to counteract the effects of the pills that you're hooked on and are really enjoying, you're going to have to take these pills as well.
Yeah.
What are those ones?
Well, it's to balance some of the bad things that the one you like is doing.
Yeah.
Guys, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
What? No, you can't stop. That had devastating effects on you.
My penis has not been huge, and blotting out the sun almost could be...
Wait.
A monkey saw it, and it kind of was the spark of their whole tribe's ascendance into the next level of evolution.
You told us that it was so big and hard that a 15-year-old boy has to show up and pull a sword out of it.
Yeah.
Which we thought was weird,
Yeah,
but we didn't question it.
Mm-hmm.
That was something I said, and I am ashamed of that lie now. No. Nice. Excalibur is not housed inside of my gargantuan penis, I'm afraid.
Okay. All right. So it's just the same as it was.
It's just all shrunken up and shriveled after that fateful night that I had sex with my wife.
Yeah.
We cut to a town hall. And so, counselors, that's when my son found this book at the library about the sword and the stone, but the stone was a man's cock. And I don't know how books like that make it into the library, quite frankly, but we need more of them.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's important for kids to learn that, like huge erect penises are nothing to be shied away from.
They just proliferate every story. It's sort of like Pinocchio, it would just be a large penis on his face.
I mean, in fact, I don't know if I speak for the entire council, who are all white males between the ages of 35 and, and 50. But I think if we brought some young teenage boys into our council sessions to talk to them about penises, maybe our penises in particular, that would really help the cause.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
We could write our own book. And this would be research for the book.
Yeah. Nothing weird about this at all.
Research.
We just care about the sex education of young boys, specifically young boys between the ages of 12 and 14.
Okay, good. Although I'd go down to 11, but that's up to you. Whatever we want to start at.
Don't get gross.
Fine.
Disgusting.
You make me sick.
Fine.
Sergeant, I am sorry. I'm here to apologize. I arrested that killer clown that hangs out in the sewer.
Oh, yeah?
And holds that.
What's the balloon?
Tries to lure kids.
Yeah, we got it.
He has not been dealing drugs in the neighborhood, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wrongfully arrested him.
So, I mean, he's not dealing any drugs at all.
None whatsoever.
So he's just killing the children, and that's it.
Possibly.
God
I don't know.
Damn it.
I don't know anything about that, but he's definitely not dealing
I
heroin.
thought for sure you caught that heroin dealer.
I just don't understand. Who it is then. The heroin is clearly the big problem we have here, okay?
Yeah.
Somebody in town is doing heroin somewhere inside of their home. I mean, sure, we haven't seen any signs of it in public yet.
Yep, we've yet to see anyone out with heroin.
And yes, we do have the bodies of 10 to 15 children in the sewers to contend with.
But we have to get this heroin thing done first.
That's
before we look
clearly
into
the
that.
root cause of the issue.
I mean, it hurts a lot more people,
Yes. Even though we have no tangible proof that anybody in town even knows what heroin is.
People get over child murders. Heroin affects your entire life.
We cut to a week later. Sarge found another dead corpse
Okay.
in the sewers.
Was there any heroin by them?
None.
Damn it!
Not a little bit. And I looked. I flipped it over, I looked underneath it.
Did you look inside it?
Yes, of course.
Did you give it one of those, oh, I'm not looking, and then you really look back quick to see if it was hiding anything?
A surprise look. Yes,
Yeah.
I tried that. Not a trace.
Well, I mean, maybe it's time we call it quits as police. We can't solve this heroin thing. I mean, maybe it's time we just stopped.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah, right?
Jordan, can I just talk to you in private really quickly?
Of course.
I think it's pretty obvious that Justin is the heroin guy.
Obviously.
He's the dealer, right?
Right.
Trying to get us to stop investigating now when we're right on the brink of cracking this thing wide open.
I totally agree. I think he wants this covered up.
He wants this gone. He wants this gone now.
Yep.
But why?
Because he's in on it.
Because he's doing it.
He's doing it.
He's the one.
He is the one.
He's the one.
Must be.
Has to be. Let's bring him in for an interrogation, but don't let him know.
Okay.
Okay. We cut to the interrogation room. Hey, Justin, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good, Dan. How are you?
Doing super.
Good,
Doing
good,
good. Just hanging
good.
out in the interrogation room here.
Yeah. Jordan? Good? You're good too?
Great.
Okay. All right. Well, we're all good.
All
Dan.
doing good, yeah.
Yeah.
Glad we decided to take our coffee break in here. We don't come in here enough as a team.
Yeah. No, it's good. Good. We can lock the door too.
Yeah, let's just
We're
lock the door.
all-
May as well,
Just
yeah.
the three of us.
Yeah.
Just pals, just fellow cops hanging
Yeah,
out.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
We can all let our hair down in here.
Yeah,
This is a
we
safe
can
spot.
relax. Maybe tell secrets that
Right.
we may know. I mean, no judgment here, right?
Nothing,
Right.
right. It's just cops talking shop.
Cops talking shop.
Totally. Despite the fact that it's obvious that the camera is on recording the room right
Right,
now.
exactly.
That's of no consequence.
So hypothetically, if one of us was a heroin dealer, we could just come out and say it, and there wouldn't be any problem.
There'd be no repercussions at
No
all. I wouldn't
problems
see
at
any
all,
problem with
right?
that. No,
Right.
of course not.
Zero, because the circle of trust is here.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we cops stick up for the cops.
That's right. Yeah, that's the thin blue
Yes.
line.
That's
to be
right.
defended.
Gotta
That's
make
right.
sure.
That's what that
That's
means.
right.
I see that on a lot of vehicles.
Well, I'm assuming that's what it means. I mean,
Never
I thought it
knew
was
that.
about hockey.
Yeah, well,
The blue line.
the blue line.
Right.
Could be
Defense.
Defense.
Defense, yeah. Good hockey. Good
Yeah,
game.
but you know what? Let's go back to what I think Justin brought up there about being a heroin dealer.
Yeah, sure.
So you must be a big time heroin dealer, buddy. Hey,
I mean, I was gonna say. I mean, maybe I mean, like I was gonna ask if you had any advice on maybe dealing heroin, getting
Me?
started. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean,
Ah.
I just come in, do my day, do my job, and that's about all I do around here.
Guys. Did Jordan talk to you about me being a heroin dealer?
Well, yeah, I pulled him aside actually.
Okay, and then Jordan, you pulled me aside about Dan being a heroin dealer.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
And neither one of you pulled each other aside about me being a heroin dealer.
No, actually,
huh?
Dan pulled me aside later about
Oh.
you possibly being a heroin dealer.
Yeah,
So-
I was kind of flying accusations around.
Yeah.
So is one of you guys the guy, or
I was. No, I don't think so. Are you a heroin dealer?
Let's go visit that killer clown again.
okay?
Maybe
I don't
it's
see the
him.
point. God, quit fixating
Maybe
on this
he
killer
knows
clown.
someone.
This guy fixating.
I'm like, this is just child murders. Hey, when you locked the door,
Yeah.
lock it like you had the key, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in your desk.
Yeah, it's in my desk.
He has it. You have your key?
No.
Look at this guy. Irresponsible with his keys.
Wow.
I have my key.
So is this an interrogation tactic? Then you trying to break us down here? Is what you're doing?
Well, if Jordan has a key, he can let us out.
Oh, I see. So Jordan holds all the cards here, does he? Well, this has just been a game of intrigue, hasn't it?
Dan, I don't think any of us are heroin dealers.
Come on, it's got to be one of us. Guys, tomorrow I will be undergoing a medical procedure
Oh no.
where someone is shrunk down and then sent through my veins in a small hot air balloon.
Hey.
The hot air balloon will have a completely enclosed basket
Okay. Well, that's good.
with oxygen, environment,
Yeah.
and lights. The ability to kind of self-navigate through the system.
So
and-
like a submarine.
well, it's a hot air balloon.
Okay.
For the purposes of the surgery, it's to be called a hot air balloon.
Okay, I see.
But I'm just a little worried. Because I don't actually need the surgery. I just kind of been stringing the doctors along. And I'm worried when they get in there and they don't find any cloggage, they're going to be mad or think like, oh, what, did you go to a different doctor, get a different surgery
Okay.
yesterday? Like, are you cheating on us as a doctor? Like, what are you doing?
So then when is the surgery happening?
Tomorrow.
So how much cloggage are you looking for here?
35 years worth?
Okay, so we got to start now.
Like
you,
it's-
you got to start eating now.
I'm not really that hungry.
Well, I mean, you got to eat something. You got to get some clog.
I had
in
a
there.
salad for dinner.
Okay, we got to order some
Kinda filled
donuts,
me up.
some pizzas,
I
some
don't know
burgers.
if I'm not even that hungry right now.
I mean, it's either that or injecting the clog right into you.
Okay, now I like that kind of fast solution.
All right, what if we shrunk ourselves down
I'm listening.
and brought clog in and clogged up a bit for you,
Implanted a clog.
and then we unshrink and get out of there.
We
Well,
put
get
lard,
out first and then unshrink.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
lard directly in his arteries.
Yeah, just kick it up with some stuff. Yeah, and then that way, when they do the surgery tomorrow, they'll have a clog there, and then you won't look like a liar.
Right.
Will you be able to look like old and like crusty, like it's been there for like 30 years, congealing?
I mean, we'll do the best we can. But
Okay. All right, let's try it.
Well, I mean, hold on. You need old crusty clog.
Yeah.
What if we shrunk down, went into someone's body who has a clog,
I like this.
take the clog out so it's old clog, then unshrink, get back here, shrink down, inject into Dan, put the clog in, get out, shrink back, a reverse shrink.
I like that sequence of events. I think that really would work.
Yes. Let's find the person.
All right.
Okay.
What time's your surgery?
Tomorrow at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Oh, 2 p.m.'s not bad. I thought maybe it was in the morning. And
No,
we'd be rushed,
no.
But 2 p.m.
Afternoon. We got
We
some
should
time.
be good.
Yes.
good.
We'll draft a job posting. We'll post it up. We'll have to figure out where to put it in, like a magazine or a newspaper.
Well,
A
I was gonna-
magazine.
I was going to say just go to the subway station, walk around for a bit until we found a guy.
That's another way.
Yeah.
That's maybe faster.
Yeah.
Hey, great. We cut to the subway station. Oh, hey, guys.
Well, hey.
Hey.
I heard you were looking for a guy who needs a clog.
Yeah. Well, a guy needs a clog.
I'm looking for a clog, too, myself.
You're looking for a clog.
Yeah, it's me, Dan. You guys?
Oh, yeah. But that's we were just talking to you.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's funny seeing you here.
Yeah.
You took a different entrance. Me and
Yeah.
got to the same place.
We're looking for, so you're helping us look for someone who has a clog.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
we're
what's
not
happening.
competing. We're not competing.
No, we're not
for this.
competing.
Okay.
We're finding a guy to get a clog.
All right, fine. Well, you're lucky we're not competing.
What do you mean?
Because
we're
I
lucky?
would bury you guys at this.
At what? Finding a guy with
Finding
a
a
clog?
guy with oh yeah, I'm pretty finely attuned.
All
I'd
right,
say.
well, that's fine. I mean, I don't care who does it. If you can do it fast, do
Okay, I will.
it. Dan comes back with like a black eye. And yeah, I guess people don't like being asked if
They don't like being asked.
clogged arteries.
They like it even less when you grab them and start squeezing.
So, gentlemen, it's come to my attention that the town wishes to change the name of our town from Danger Bay to something less threatening. They feel tourists aren't coming here.
Yes.
I mean, we have the Ocean Research Center. Keeps getting, various disasters happening
Well,
to
it's
it.
called the Danger Bay Ocean
I mean,
Research Center.
Yeah.
What about Disaster Bay?
I mean, we did
I do
bat
like
that one
Disaster
around,
Bay.
but the town council felt that, well, that's very much the same problem.
Apocalypse Bay.
Apocalypse Bay, it's classier, I think.
Right. We can tie in with that Apocalypse Now kind of thing.
Yeah.
Get
Well-
the people who are confused between that and the bay.
We tried I suggested Molly's Reach, but somebody said that was taken.
Yeah.
Ballistic Bay.
Ballistic Bay.
People go ballistic. They just go wild.
I see. I thought you meant like ballistics, like
Right.
like guns.
Cannibal Murder Bay.
That sounds tropical.
Decapitation
Guess you're
Bay.
right. That's good.
Yeah?
See, I like that. Now
Yeah?
we're thinking.
Okay, all right.
What about Lineup Bay?
Lineup?
Yeah, like what's scarier than waiting in a lineup?
If you don't know what's on the other end, I guess.
Well, why would you line up? If
It's a little abstract, though, I think.
Long Wait Bay.
You gotta kind of explain
Oh,
these.
long wait bay.
Stuck
Yeah.
in Traffic Bay.
Okay.
Those are annoyances.
Those are annoyances. I don't know if they're threatening though. I don't know why why are we going for threatening, by the way?
Well, just if we started as Danger Bay, you
I
want to keep
guess,
some of
yeah.
that spirit.
I guess you want to yeah.
What do you want to call it? Like Kitten Bay?
That's just stupid.
It's
Kittens
stupid.
don't live in a bay.
Right.
Shell Shock Bay.
Oh, I like that one. Cuz
Everybody's all,
draws attention to
Right.
a real issue too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't call it shell shock anymore.
Why?
That's post-traumatic stress disorder. Shell shock, apparently.
Oh, that doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't name a bay after it.
Yeah. All right.
Michael Bay.
He might sue.
I think that's again already taken.
That is very exciting, though.
Okay, good. I mean, I like the way you're thinking.
What about just the bay? Like it's the only bay. Don't even consider any other bays. This is the one.
The Bay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything called the Bay.
No.
Yeah, let's call it the Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for one of those blankets.
Get lost! Guys,
Yeah,
I came into your house here in the middle of the night and woke you up from sleeping.
we noticed. Yeah.
And I want to just tell you that you are in no imminent danger. So I
Oh.
just wanted to give you that report right now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Have
you're
you been
welcome.
monitoring it?
Yeah, I've been watching, and nothing
Okay.
at all has even come close to happening.
Oh.
Do you expect us to return this favor and wake you up in the middle of the night?
Not at all. Not at all. This is a service I provide to my neighbors and
Oh,
friends.
okay. Well, I guess that's very nice of you.
Justin, look up behind
Oh,
you!
Jesus.
is what I would shout if there was something wrong, but everything is
everything's
totally
fine
fine
right now.
It's completely okay.
Okay, I mean, we really appreciate you looking out for us. Maybe you could come and tell us if there's something wrong, and if there's nothing wrong, we can, take it as assumed that there's nothing wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, just maybe.
Sure.
It'd probably be easier for you because you'd only have to come over here if there was something wrong. You'd have a lot more free time on your hands.
Okay, if that's what you guys want, that's what I'll do. We got to a week later. So Justin, your wife was murdered 4 days ago. I just wanted to let you know that happened. So.
Well, I mean, did you see it happen?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing go down.
Well, why didn't you just say something when it was happening to stop it?
Well, you said to wait until it happened, and then
no, I
was
said
to come
wait
and
until it's
inform you.
happening.
Maybe you want some breakfast or
I
something.
said wait
I don't
until
know.
it's happening.
Well, it happened, and then
no, you said happened.
Yes.
I'm saying happening.
Right.
You're saying past tense.
I
Already
see.
happened.
Now, okay,
I'm saying in the progress of
misunderstood.
happening.
Misunderstanding.
Justin, I think I need to move out. Because Dan came over here and woke you up in the middle of the night to tell you something very important. But I also happened to be sleeping here and thus woke up when he jolted
that's
you
right.
awake.
That's probably why I didn't notice my wife had been murdered, because we sleep in the same bed and I rarely see her.
Okay. Well, next time while it's happening.
I mean, it could have been
Gotcha.
Jordan, for God's
Okay.
sakes.
We got to another week later. Hey, Justin, and Jordan, you may as well wake up too
jeez.
for this.
Hi. Oh, what?
Justin.
Yeah.
Your son is currently being tortured to death.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right now.
Where's that? I'll go stop it.
Oh, it's miles away. The guys took him, kidnapped him, did a whole bunch of crazy stuff to him. He's like just at the brink of death right now, but it is happening right now.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
as you said, while it was happening,
this is an improvement. This is good. I like your initiative.
And is there any shocking news for me, or should I go back to sleep?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to sleep after this. I'm gonna be yelling a little bit more for a while here.
Okay.
I
thought you were moving out anyway.
I am. I just can't find a place.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's hard
that's
to find
fair,
a place.
that's fair.
It's a tough
Yeah.
market.
That's fair.
It's a tough market out there. Okay. I mean, this is an improvement. Maybe tell me during the kidnapping part, because I also consider that.
God, so specific.
Well, I consider that bad stuff too, right?
You know what? I'm modifying my process for you. Most of my neighbors, I just walk in and burst in and say, "Jordan, for the love of God!" Everything is completely normal. Go back to bed and enjoy your night.
Okay.
But for you, I've got all these crazy rules.
You know what? Okay, I know. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Really.
Understood.
But I thank you.
We cut to another week later. Justin?
Oh, hey.
Jordan is dying right now.
Oh, okay. See, perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. So, what do I? There's a knife in him.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get the ball rolling with this new system, make sure I was doing it right,
So you put the knife in there.
Well, yeah, just because I wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly.
Okay. Well,
you doing okay, buddy?
No, I'm
I
dying.
didn't mean to wake you up with that. I'm very sorry about that.
It's an improvement. It's an improvement. I mean, at least he's trying.
I'm trying. I really am trying
he's
here.
trying,
I'm trying to meet
okay?
you guys in the middle.
All right.
Thanks for involving me this time.
You're welcome.
We cut to a hospital. All right, so we're gonna shrink down you in a hot air balloon, and you guys are just gonna push the blade out from the inside.
Okay.
Fellas, this movie, Too Slow, Too Inconvenient, about a balloon race, is amazing.
I loved it. I could not stop watching it. I was on the edge of my seat.
I fell asleep 3
the
times
entire
during
time.
the picture.
Yeah, when I say edge, I mean
That's what I meant,
the
yeah.
back edge.
Yeah.
So I curled up all nice. Yeah,
Yep.
very restful.
We figure people will fall asleep. The runtime will rack up. It'll be considered the most viewed, watched episode ever.
Great.
Just the bad
film.
guys just slowly getting away,
Yep.
having races,
Yeah,
Doing
I love
drifts.
middle of the night. Yeah, those drifts took a long time.
it. Yeah, well, you hardly even seem like drifts unless you were to play the footage at super fast speeds.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want
Right.
to do that.
No,
You wouldn't
that
wanna
would
do
just ruin the picture.
I loved it.
And
I
the
thought it
whole
was great.
subplot about family and brotherhood and
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I was asleep for most
Real
of
slow burn on
it. Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep. And then the parts, the real shocking parts, the action scenes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where they pulled the lever to put more hot air into the balloon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was a moment where I actually got a little tiny bit excited.
Because of the fire. You see the fire for a split
And you're
second.
like, oh! And then you nuzzle back into sleep.
But that shows what a good editor the editor is.
Yeah,
Here. It's like,
yeah.
well, we know you only want those 3 or 4 frames of fire, and then it's gone again.
It's gone. Editing. These movies are made in editing.
Yeah, they really, truly are.
And guys, I think this was Vin Diesel's best performance.
I would agree.
You know?
The way he just laid there and napped in the basket.
Yeah, just curled up, looking like a little puppy.
Yeah.
He might get the award this year.
His breathing, I think, is some of the most well-written stuff
Yeah.
I've seen. Do you think that was improvised breathing, or they like said, "Okay, Van, it's time to breathe in now. Okay, we're doing an exhale here."
You know what?
We're-
I'm thinking they probably planned it. 'Cause
It had
it's
to
so
be, right?
well planned. But you guys, they may not make another one.
Really?
'Cause
Budget?
the other lead actor was in a balloon with a friend of his,
Okay.
and they were going just stupidly fast, like maybe three
No.
3 kilometers
Why?
an hour. I don't know what people, and then they hit a power pole. They hit a pole.
Oh, jeez.
So I mean, it looks like he's probably.
That must have
Oh
been
no! Wait,
gruesome.
he's actually fine. He's alive and well and
Oh, good.
fine.
Good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, so it's all good. They're gonna
Okay,
be
so there
lucky.
should be like 20 or 30 of these
Yeah.
made then. Well, there was a time that if you would have told me that I was going to be shrunk down, put in a submarine, and then made to enter my own body, I would have said, I don't believe it. It's impossible.
I would have said that too.
But it seems like that's here we are, I have the disease and I have the specific knowledge required to solve the disease.
So you're the perfect person for the mission.
What am I supposed to do? So I'm assuming I'll get in the sub, they'll shrink me down.
Yeah.
Then they'll pull me out of the sub, enlarge me, bring the sub up to size, bring me back in, shrink me down into the sub.
See, I'm beginning to see the flaw because you can't do both. Oh, I know. We grow you, and then
Okay.
the subs leave the sub
And the
normal
subs-
size, and then you get in.
And then I get in the sub, but I'm already grown at this point.
Oh, damn it! This is gonna be tricky.
So if we
Okay.
take me back down to normal size again, here, let's think this through.
Okay, all right, okay. There's got to be a way to do this.
We know we want to shrink you down.
Yes.
Has to be.
We know we want you to go into your own body.
Has to be that. So what are we going to do here?
We're going to do it.
Time travel, cloning.
See, cloning's kind of a cheat to me.
Okay, because
Even time travel's kind of a cheat, but at least it's me from a parallel dimension and not a clone of me in the current dimension.
Well, we can't do a future one because you'll be dead if you don't go in yourself. So we got to do a past one.
So it'd have to be a younger version of me.
Yeah,
A more
yeah.
brash version of me.
Yeah, plays by his own rules.
Right.
You could find someone to become you legally through paperwork.
Right.
Oh, you could do that too.
Oh, I like that.
But
Or
then-
put my brain into someone.
Yeah.
Well, that would work because if you put your brain into someone, the rest of your body's still open. They could just go in there,
Right. But is it really me without the rest of my body around it?
and then once they get out, what's going to happen to your brain?
It would have
Or
to
for that
get-
matter, what happens to the brain of the person that we put your brain into?
Oh, jeez. That's a tough one.
This is a quagmire.
That's tricky.
You want to go take a break? Think about it. Maybe
Yeah,
see
we
that
need-
new balloon movie that they made with Vin Diesel.
Well, I do have a heart problem, so I don't want to watch anything too exciting.
Well, this will be perfect.
Okay. Good.
Well, it might surprise you guys to learn that I'm getting a divorce.
What?
Yep.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I recently discovered that my wife is not who she claimed to be,
Oh no!
and I'm suing her for fraud.
Wow.
Holy shit! Like,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is it, buddy? What?
What
Deep
is it?
levels of betrayal. Oh, we had a really long courtship,
Yeah.
I would stare at her, and she was so beautiful. I just,
I thought you knew everything about your wife. You know?
So did I.
yeah. I thought we were close.
Yeah.
Turns out, she was not who she said she was. She was a spy balloon.
I'm sorry. She was a spy balloon.
Is a spy balloon.
She was a balloon.
Yeah, tricked me, the seductress.
Like a balloon that was like launched by a foreign enemy to come over here and spy on our country?
Yes.
Rather than being a physical human woman.
Huh.
That is weird.
I feel like I
Courtship.
had several long conversations
Yeah,
with
I
her.
mean, you've been in
You
this
did.
house together.
You
You've
did.
been here. You came over. We played
You
games.
have children together.
I know. I don't know what's going to happen to them.
Are they children or are they just balloons as well?
Balloons.
How did you discover she was a balloon?
Well, after a vigorous session of lovemaking,
All right, yeah.
I suddenly realized the texture of her skin wasn't the same. It was more of like a hard metal kind of satellite material.
And you've never noticed this before during any of your other lovemaking sessions.
Well, no. It was the first time we'd ever touched,
You've been married for like
And you have many children together.
children together. You've been
Yeah.
married for decades.
But before then, it was just, stares at each other from across the bar. She'd be at one end, I'd be at the other. Or when we went out dancing together,
Yeah, You have to touch while you're dancing.
Yeah.
Not all dances, no. The Macarena, for example.
How did you have
favorite
children if
dances.
you haven't touched until the other night?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're mine. I'm pretty sure that she had them from a previous relationship.
Wait, she brought children in? Then yes, she would have had them from a previous relationship.
I know. I really wanted them to be mine. I wanted it so bad.
Oh,
but
dear.
it turns out I don't think they are.
Jordan, I've been sleeping with your wife. I'm sorry.
You?
I think
What?
I think that they may be my children. I'm sorry.
Well, there was a 50-50 chance when you thought he was having sex with her also, but
Yeah.
you're the one. So how did you find the sex if she's a balloon?
Oh, amazing. I mean, we never talked, of course, which is the way I prefer it.
Yeah.
And the only thing that touched was my penis and her, obviously. So I never thought anything of the balloon skin that he's talking about. And naturally, if she was impregnated, I never would have done anything to take care of the child.
Well,
anyway.
yeah, I mean, obviously we saw that.
So that's that. But I just didn't feel right knowing that you know now, and there's a chance you can connect this to me.
Well-
I want to get out ahead of this and
All right.
really
So you
apologize.
still get a divorce?
Absolutely. I think it's time I move on.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve you.
I have a date already.
Wow,
Good.
Yep.
that's great.
Putting myself back out there.
Where'd you
Good.
meet this one?
Well, she was at a bar,
All right.
and I was at the other end. I looked across, and her satellite dish was twirling. And I thought,
This one might be
this might be the one.
Well, is a chance it's another spy.
yeah, there's a possibility it's another spy device.
You know,
You guys just don't like her. That's what it is.
we haven't even met this one, okay?
Right, and you're already talking bad about her. You guys don't even know her. You don't have the connection that we have.
Jordan. Would it be cool, you think, if I asked your ex-wife if I could, just kind of ride around in her for a bit?
Hey.
Yes, and thank you for asking.
Hey, no problem.
Guys, I've come up with an idea that will revolutionize the way NBA basketball is played.
Oh, all right. Well, let's hear
Great.
it.
Well, for years we've been using a basket
Yep, that's
and
basket.
this
and
orange ball.
A ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basketball.
Yes.
Yes.
This ball's kind of heavy, it's a bit of a workout to pick this thing up and move it around.
The one we currently play with?
Yeah, the current ball.
Hence the athletes.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is open the game up. Bring it to the common man. Balls replaced with balloons.
All right. So they're lighter.
Yes. And they float further, so you can do like full court
Okay.
shots.
But I don't see how you'd be able to really dribble with them, though.
And that would grind the speed of the game down to a halt.
Yeah, like a pass wouldn't be nearly as effective.
You try to.
Yeah, but then it would just go like in a loop. And
take
then-
trick shots. We do that at the competitions.
It's innovative.
We'll try it.
Okay,
We'll
it.
try
let's
it.
just give it a try.
Do, 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 do. The Harlem Globetrotters are getting on the field, and none of them seem to be able to. They're just trying to do their patented passing the ball tricks, but no one seems to be passing.
We
the
cut
ball
to a
anyway.
week later.
We'd like to announce that the children should please not throw their balloons onto the court. This is disrupting the game.
We cut to another week later. All right, fine. So the balloons were a bad idea. I acknowledge this.
I mean, it's just I see certain aspects of the game able to improve, but even the slam dunk,
Yeah.
they go to make it, and it just kind of rolls off their fingers and away from them.
Yeah.
I think you need that weight. So
I
I'm
understand.
saying heavier balls. This is a medicine ball, gentlemen.
There you go.
Now
That's the
that'll bring
answer.
this weight back, especially after weeks of playing with just balloons.
Still nigh on undribblable.
But yeah, the passing will be good though.
Passing will be good.
This must be packed full of Advil. It's sturdy.
We cut to a week later. I think that the medicine ball is not going to catch on.
Yeah.
And the reason why is that nobody can actually get it through the basket.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's too big.
Yeah.
I should have seen that.
Yeah, I probably should have thought about that.
Well, I mean, I feel silly just going back to the regular basketball.
It's almost like
since-
admitting defeat.
Yeah, well, we made all this effort to get away from it. So
And
let-
we had such a vigorous campaign against the ball when we
Yeah.
first initialized these other ones.
Okay, well, what if we go back to a ball,
Okay.
but not a basketball?
Okay. Yeah, right. It's a different ball.
Yeah. And so we're
Still
not wrong.
change.
It's still a change. Then we're back to a ball.
So maybe an exactly replica of a basketball, but instead of orange, it's yellow.
Yeah, and it's not called a basketball. It's called a slammy ball.
Slammy ball.
Hey, slammy ball's good.
All right. Slammy ball action.
Do we just change the whole sport name to slammy ball? Just to
Might as well. We're starting.
The NSA.
The NSA.
That's how they were formed.
Well, fellas, the budget for this commercial you're shooting is really expanded. Really expanded in a fast way.
Okay.
It's
All right.
expanded.
Really fast.
Yeah, I
we
think
get what expanding means.
Yes,
yeah.
we continue to
We
understand
got
what
it.
expanding
We
is.
got it.
And we got to find efficiencies.
Okay.
We got to find ways to.
Okay. So shrink it back down to unexpand it. That's what you're saying.
Those are
Right.
your words, not mine.
Well,
but
no,
all right, if you
made
suggest
sounds.
it,
You didn't even say words.
Yeah, you said nothing.
that's a great idea. I like it.
Okay.
And to do that, what would you like us to do?
Make it less safe.
The commercial?
Cut all the safety. Yes, the commercial. Cut all this unnecessary safety spending. You've got harnesses. You've got
Well, I mean,
rigs. You've
we're
got.
filming a complicated stunt where somebody has to, save a girl from falling to death.
Yeah.
So film it.
Without safety rigs?
Yes. We're gonna. There's high resale value in that stuff.
We cut to a week later. Bosses, our commercial where the young girl just falls to her death.
Yeah.
Is doing really well, actually. People are buying Buicks like you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, people called me crazy when I started to write a car commercial where someone falls from a height to sell a car.
Don't know what to say.
But it's working.
All right.
It shocks you out of complacency.
When I first saw it, I was horrified. I'm like, I would never, ever, never associate with Buick again. But then as you watch it more and more, you're more intrigued. Just like,
You're like, I might as well go check a Buick
how
out.
could they do this? I got to see the car.
Yeah.
I got to see the car at
Someone
least.
died to advertise this car.
Well, here's your bonus, gentlemen. Keys to a brand new Buick.
No
All
kidding.
right.
Wow. We cut to the next set of the next commercial. All right, think. We've done falling to death.
Okay.
We've done drowning in a small pool
Yeah,
of water.
yeah,
We've done
yeah.
riding your bike by a tree and the tree branch catches your neck and you die because of that.
Yeah.
We got to get more extreme. Nobody cares anymore, okay?
Okay. Crushed to death by a large weight.
That's pretty
Something
good.
falls on like a piano.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
But it's still more accident stuff. I think the public is hungry for something new.
All right.
Like farting yourself to death.
That's unconventional.
Yeah, it's thinking outside the box. Mm-hmm. So you don't want an accident. Maybe you want something intentional. So like manslaughter.
Yeah, maybe just like a guy gets shot.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or a guy maybe like a fight. It's getting like hey okay here we go. So guys at a bar, right? And another guy's at a bar. They're manly. They're drinking. They're having fun. Mm-hmm. And then a guy like bumps the other guy.
That's a problem.
And the guy's like, hey, watch where you're going, man. And the other guy's, well, you watch where you're going, man. So things get out of hand. Fight ensues. Clearly, one guy has the advantage. He's won. He's won at this point.
Yes.
Right? He could back off, and he's done. But just something snaps in this guy. Maybe he just lost his job. People have been pushing him around, and he can't take it anymore. So he just stops. He just starts hitting him, and he won't stop. And like people are like the bartenders, like, for God's sake, stop!
Yes.
You're gonna kill him. And he doesn't even hear it. It's noise to him. It's fuzz, and he just
I like
keeps
that.
pummeling and pummeling and pummeling.
And we,
pummeling.
the audience, hear the sounds of
Yeah,
this and
yeah.
slowly
like
goes to
soupy
black.
Yeah.
Buick. Oh my God.
Right?
I wouldn't be able to erase that from my mind.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible. That's maybe the best idea we've ever had.
We cut forward another year. Guys, they're asking for even more extreme.
Oh, jeez.
The killing was working there well for a while, but the public now demands something more. And the Ford Motor Company has come up with something that I think you're going to want to see here.
Okay.
Put it in the tape. It's just like a child being raped.
Man.
That's it.
I wonder how those Fords handle. Oh, God, it worked.
Right,
It
right.
worked.
You can't stop thinking about Ford following this. What do we do here?
We raise a baby from birth, be an animal, and have it full on kill a person.
Wow.
Raise a baby, purchase it from its parents, buy it full out, show it being raised
Lifetime.
away from all human companionship.
Yes. Occasionally sprayed down with a hose.
Yeah, to really screw it up. and then unleash it onto an unsuspecting person in a park and film it.
I just don't know why we can't just sell Buicks anymore. Remember when we used to sell a Buick?
Those times are gone, Jordan.
Yeah, we're selling something else now, all right? And Buick is just attached to it.
We're selling danger, Jordan. We're selling danger.
I can't do it no more.
This is the Mad Men reboot.
Well, it turns out we know exactly how JFK died now.
Wasn't the bullet?
Was not the bullet. Not even close. Nope. You know what it was?
What? What was
I think
it?
I know what it
A
was.
bowling ball that
Oh.
a man in a hot air balloon accidentally dropped. 'Cause He
Wow.
was trying to get a picture of himself.
No.
So now, come on now.
Going bowling in the sky.
That's not right.
How would they have not seen the bowling ball? You would see a bowling ball land on his head.
And you probably hear a bonk sound of some kind.
There was a missing frame from the Zapruder film.
Now, one frame, a bowling ball comes in.
Yes.
In one frame.
No,
Yep.
that's ridiculous.
In one frame, a bowling ball comes in and hits his head and bounces out.
Yep.
In one frame.
This has been scientifically debunked so many times, Jordan. I don't know why you keep bringing it up.
Because
Okay?
it's the truth.
It's not. The
It's
truth
the
is.
truth.
The truth is this. Several men were in a hot air balloon inside of JFK's system,
Trying to fix a clot.
trying to fix a clot or something in his brain. They went up to the brain, and somebody must have panicked, hit the unshrink button. Boom! They unshrink out of his head. And during that missing frame, of course, is when they
In one
shoot
frame,
off.
the
Yeah.
balloon goes.
It all disappears. It's off to the side there.
Guys, you're both idiots. You're both idiots. What really happened? JFK was working on a special shrinking technology. So that's where your shrinking thing came in.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden, they thought they had it. They shrunk him. They grew him back to size. Everything was fine. But then all of a sudden, random parts of his head just shrunk so fast that it caused a recoil.
Wow.
As if he'd been shot in it.
You think his head imploded?
Yeah, bits of it. Not all of it. Not the whole head. Just bits of it.
And what
Bits
flew
of it.
off out of camera view in the one missing frame then?
Well, I mean, a bit of his head that grew back again.
Yeah, I guess that could work. Maybe it was a combination of all three theories.
Maybe it was. We'll never
We'll
know.
never know. We'll just never know. Well, boys, it's your 18th birthday. And I wanted to award you a great present for that birthday.
Oh, well, thanks, Dad.
Here's a... you can hold that. And you can hold that. It's a little nylon balloon attached to a string that says it is your birthday on the end.
Oh, well, I thank you.
It's really kind.
It's filled with
Thanks.
helium.
Oh, well,
Oh.
cool.
Fun.
Oh, look, they just float there.
Yeah,
That is fun.
Yeah.
And helium, it's not cheap.
that's pretty cheap.
Sorry, mine's must be I don't know,
Oh,
funny kind of helium. Just kind of.
Oh, geez, it seems to be falling faster than air. Did you fill his with something? Did you fill his with boron?
I just filled it with a couple of those gas cylinders I found. I thought,
Okay, well, this was clearly helium.
well, probably. I mean, there's lots of stuff that's lighter than air,
I
right?
guess, yeah, and that got to be something heavier than air.
Right.
Well, this is kinda
Because
cool.
I'm dense.
No, it wasn't because of that. It's just because I was stealing the gas from wherever I could.
Oh, okay.
You know, Dad, we're just thankful you don't talk about your penis when our friends are over anymore.
Yeah, thanks for not doing that anymore.
Yeah, but you guys never bring your friends over anymore, so.
Yeah, that might have
That's
something
why.
to do with it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Well,
You still writing your book?
Yes, I certainly am.
Yeah.
I certainly am. And I think it's almost done. It's just about time to unleash it on the world.
oh, nice.
How I conquered my fears.
Well, you're going to talk more about your penis.
Of
okay.
course. What did you think my book was going to be about? Like something profound?
No.
Okay.
As long as you don't use those pictures you made us take.
I'll find something else to fill the middle part of the book.
So, we've been talking, and we really don't think there's a lot of room for you on the superhuman team anymore.
Okay.
I mean, your contributions up to this point have been great, but we just don't see a lot of scenarios where shrinking is going to come in handy.
So you got bigger things planned for me, sort of thing. You want me to
No.
lead the team?
I mean, what we're trying to say is that, I mean, we went through various scenarios: meteor,
Right.
earthquake, supervillain with a death ray,
Yeah. Invasion.
invasion of aliens, and
How big are they?
Pretty big.
pretty big.
not really small? Or?
Yeah, no. We're just not seeing a lot of scenarios where a shrinking comes into play. I mean, maybe if you could shrink down to a size so small you could get into like technological equipment and short it out, or get into a human body and do something, but you can only shrink 10 inches.
Yeah, you just kind of crouch, really.
Yeah, I mean, you're a 6 foot guy.
Yeah.
And you shrink down to like 5'2". 5'2".
Yeah,
something
by
like
like hunching.
Well, a lot of hunching.
You
I think
know,
some
a
of
lot
it's
of
extra
hunching.
It's
shrinking.
a special coat, actually.
So
So the coat kind of like makes it look like I'm.
so it's not even a real shrink. It's
real.
It's a mime shrink.
It's a real shrink.
Okay, so we got guys here that can actually shrink like to microscopic size.
And what use is that?
Lots of uses. I mean, again, like I listed a few just there.
Yeah, you can get into places.
They can get inside you and then grow and then implode you.
Wow.
Or explode you, right?
They do that all the time. They're not supposed to.
Yeah.
They
I could do that.
love doing
I could
it.
easily do
You
that.
could not fit inside a person.
No.
with
If
your-
they were big enough.
We'd have to shrink you down. We'd have to shrink a submarine down. We'd have to put you into that submarine.
All right, if the person were big enough for you to get inside with your shrinking power, they would be a giant. And then when you grew again, you would not be any significant difference. So they would not even notice.
Well, maybe that's true. Fine. You know what? I never thought that you guys had very good powers either. There, I've said it.
Wow.
Well, you got this laser vision that
Yep.
can burn things up.
Yeah.
Useless. And you, with your ability to control the weather,
Yeah.
It's pretty
good
good
ability.
Yeah.
stinks. I don't like it.
Great ability.
No. You know what the power for me is?
Now that
Right?
he's mentioned it, I totally see that's just a coat.
Right?
Yeah. Mostly the coat.
I don't tell people about the coat, so they don't know about the coat. So when they see it, they're much more impressed.
Why'd you tell us?
Because you're part of the team. I thought we were part of the team. I thought we were a team.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll come clean too. You know what? My powers are just kind of faked as well. See, all I do is open up a miniature black hole behind my skull,
please.
letting in an exotic energy that blasts from my eyes, vaporizing things. That's all I do to make that happen.
And that does what? Like lights candles on a birthday cake once a year? Like why?
Destroys whatever's in front of them.
Can't make it rain. But, yeah. We all have powers. Except for you.
Okay, that is not the right way to say it. I have powers, okay? And you guys are going to you're going to rue the day today. And I know that's super villain talk, but you guys are going to rue the day. May as well start ruining now, because
All right, we'll start ruining.
in the future, the amount of rue you're going to have to like make up for if you don't start right now is going to be...
Tell you what, we'll start right now, but you will have to leave the premises.
We cut to
Fine.
an apocalyptic future with a couple of survivors. Hey, you guys, do you remember the day that all those superheroes were defeated by that guy who just kind of like
Yeah.
punched down a little? He
The
just
weirdest thing.
just shot them to death.
Yeah, just pulled out a gun, shot him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pity they were all dead when that meteor hit. Huh?
Yeah.
They would have been handy to have around.
They sure would have.
I agree with the shrinking guy. Myself, having no connection to him. Thank you for watching the Good Improv Show. You can't take it back now. It's too late.
Oh, it's in your heads forever, like a Buick commercial.
That's right.
Yep. And even if you could, all sales final.
Ah, well. So everyone who's subscribed, that's it. You've subscribed forever. There's nothing you can do
That's
about
right.
it.
Yeah. But get yourself a mean cuisine, slap down your bucks, and buy yourself a mean meal.
Yeah, buy yourself a mean cuisine, slap down your bucks, and then slap down your friends because you're mean. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.